Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. So you've probably heard of thermostats. They are these little electrical devices which regulate the levels of a system. So for example, right now I'm standing in this room here at the hotel in Costa Rica, and there's a thermostat in the air conditioning system. So currently the temperature is set to 17 degrees Celsius. We like to keep it really nice and cold when we're filming courses here. And it's the same with my office. I like it to be nice and cold. Now there's a range of temperatures which are acceptable for this thermostat system. So it could be something like 16.5 degrees to 17.5 degrees Celsius. Now if I go and open that door and I let in some hot air and the temperature rises up to say 18 degrees, that thermostat is going to trigger the air conditioner to fire up and work harder and bring the temperature back down to an acceptable level. Now, we also have self-regulating thermostats in all areas of our life, like how much debt we are comfortable with, or how much money we need in the bank to feel secure, or how much we weigh, or how much junk food is enough for each day, or how many close friends we have, or how much time we spend watching Netflix each day, or how long we spend on social media every day, and on it goes. Everyone's got their acceptable level of ranges, and if you go too far outside of those ranges, there's a little voice in your head that says, hey, something's not right here. It's time to make a change and bring things back to an acceptable normal range. So lasting change occurs when we stay out of these acceptable ranges for long enough that a new acceptable range becomes the norm. And it's easier said than done. So what are some ways to start improving? That's what we're going to be talking about in today's episode. So let's get into some of the techniques. Number one, start keeping score. Why are fitness bands so popular? Those little bands you wear that monitor all your key metrics. It's because they work. Most people are blissfully unaware of the key metrics in their life, so they don't notice when things get off course. You probably heard the phrase, what gets measured gets managed. Well, there's a variation of that. What gets measured improves. When you're aware of the numbers, now your decisions and actions are getting influenced by that awareness throughout the day. So when you're offered an enormous slice of cheesecake dessert after dinner, you remember your weight score from the scales the previous night. And you know you're getting off track, so you should probably say no. You make the right decision to decline. But when there's no awareness of the score in that part of your life, it's easy to indulge. It's easy to say, sure, I'll have that cheesecake. So then a year later, you put on 10 kilograms and you wonder, how did that happen? Progress can only take place when you're aware of the numbers. And going one step further is to create a visual representation of the numbers. So where you can see a graph and there's a little line going up and down, now you can see where things are trending. So now you have early warning signs when things start to drift off course. And so if you want to improve something, if you want to see it getting better or you want to prevent something, write down your score on a daily basis. It doesn't matter whether it's some fancy app you have or an Excel spreadsheet or a scrap of paper you keep on your desk. The important thing is you start recording the numbers and you're actually aware of them. Now, technique number two is you announce your goals publicly and then you leverage the resulting social pressure. The problem that most people have, and the reason why they struggle to make change and make it long lasting, is they know that no one else is watching. And most of us are terrible accountability partners for ourselves. We let ourselves off the hook all the time, and then we justify those decisions. We make the easy choices rather than the right choices. So for example, if you've got some enormously ambitious project and you want to launch it and it's 10 p.m. at night and you're not quite tired enough to sleep, now you have a choice. You can work for an hour on this life-changing project and try and bring it closer to reality, make your dream come true, or you can go to bed and mindlessly watch some show on Netflix. Now, if no one knows about this choice and the ramifications, it's no big deal for you to take the easy option. But if there was an entire audience of people expecting you to deliver that project and there's some looming deadline, now everything changes. Now you have real accountability and now you have real social pressure. So whether you're a good accountability coach to yourself becomes far less relevant. The bigger motivator is just to get the job done on time for all those people expecting it. Now I like this example because it's often me. I am an inherently lazy person. There's few things that I enjoy more than laying in bed, watching mindless entertainment on YouTube or Netflix, and stuffing my face with junk food. I really like to do that. And there's been times, such as like when they brought out a new season of Breaking Bad, when that came out many years ago, where I did that for days on end. So not only am I lazy, but I also tend to procrastinate on just about everything. So being lazy and a great procrastinator, it's not a good combination, especially when you've got enormous ambitions in life. So I figured out a long time ago that by leveraging social accountability and publicly announced deadlines, when I say to the world, this is what I'm going to do, my laziness and my procrastination tendencies, they could be controlled and they actually became irrelevant. Even though I don't always like the resulting pressure and the stress, it does force me to get stuff done. And when I know that others are watching and they're expecting things of me, I'm able to perform at a higher level. You see, we're all social animals. We all care what other people think. We do and we don't do certain things because of how we think that others are going to perceive us. So the good side of this is that you can actually use that to your advantage to do things that you would normally put off or you just let yourself off the hook for. And so that's what I do. Having an audience such as a YouTube channel, people like you watching this, or co-workers or friends or family that you've shared your ambitions with, it can really help you to increase your follow through. So try those two things and see what kind of a difference they make. At times, it's going to be extremely uncomfortable. You're going to feel that pressure, but that's where real progress happens. Okay, so I hope that helped you in some way. Now, if you want to take your skills to the next level, whether it's for your career, for your life, or for health and fitness, you need to go to strivecourses.com. Okay, go to strivecourses.com. This is something that I've launched over the past few months. We are rapidly adding courses. We actually just got done filming a course right here. This is one of the sets. And these courses will change your life, and all you have to do is become a member and you'll get access to all the courses. And in addition to that, you will also receive points. Now these points will allow you to actually go on seminar vacations, half training seminar to learn one of these skills in person at a 7-day, 6-night event right here in Costa Rica. And the other half is fun vacation, where you'll get to go and do some of the most exciting activities that you can do in Costa Rica. So if you want to know more about that, go to strivecourses.com. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Speak soon.